What is going on, Earth Signs? This is your girl, Venus Archangel, here with another love reading for you guys. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. These readings are for Monday, the 12th of November, 2018. The reason why these readings are late is because I noticed that there were some audio issues with those copies of readings, so I had to start over. So, yay, whoop-de-doo-doo-doo, all that goodness. But I'm going to be using my gaming headset from now on as the means for my audio, so it's been showing this consistent for quite some time. But you guys have the Eight of Pentacles as your as a jumper card. Oh geez, and the Sun. So, Eight of Pentacles and the Sun, huh? Eight of Pentacles talks about what you're focused on. And the Sun is the card for potential happiness. Why is it the card for potential happiness? Well, it's because you can see the path that you need to take to make you happy, to get to your idea of happiness. There's no such thing as universal happiness. But where your happiness is, there you have the clarity, and you have the clarity necessary to see the path that's needed to take it. It's up to you to take that path. And the Eight of Pentacles, that's talking about working hard, focusing on the work needed to be done. So it's definitely telling me that you guys have clarity on what it is that makes you happy, and you're making progress toward that. Because, like I said, Eight of Pentacles is work. So, that being said, let's go ahead and see what's happening in your love lives, family. Oh wow, everybody's getting the star. So far the fire signs got it. Let's see if the rest of the two get it after this reading here. Underneath that you have the Ace of Swords. We got another card for clarity. And Temperance. I like Temperance. Now, Temperance and the Sun. Excuse me, Temperance and the Star. Excuse me. Well, the Star is in this reading, but Temperance and the Ace of Swords. Definitely doing the best that you can, balancing your situation out, creating harmony in yourself, and allowing divine timing to do its work. And then you got the Ace of Swords here, which is victory through the truth, through clarity, and seeing things perhaps from a different perspective, having new ideas, a new way of approaching things. And I like it. I really do. Because, like I said, you already have the Sun there. You have a new perspective on what you're, building, what you're working towards. And I see that this is your ticket. This is your victory. This is about the clarity that you've obtained at this time. And the Star is definitely a card that's backing it up. But, because this is also talking about a brand new start. This is the card after the Tower. And this is usually one of the combinations of the reset button that I always talk about on here. And the Star does talk about hope, faith, healing. And it also indicates dreams, aspirations, inspiration as well. Okay? And I think that the reason why the Star is at the heart of the reading is because the focus, or the challenge, however, is getting to the Star. And your obstacle is the Three of Cups. I don't think that's necessarily an obstacle per se. Unless we're talking about perhaps somebody is not meeting up with another person, or someone is not connecting with somebody. But that's the whole thing. I think the Star is shining light on this reconnection. Some of you guys, your happiness or your aspiration lies within connecting with others, or connecting with a particular individual. You have the King of Wands in your crowning energy. It's telling you to be out there, to put yourself out there, because the King of Wands doesn't have a problem being in the limelight. He's the star, he's the celebrity. But this, with the Star and the King of Wands here, that tells me this gives this person kind of a celebrity status, especially when the Sun comes up. So when I see the Sun come up, sorry guys, I'm moving the table just a little because it was a little too, it was jiggling the tripod, but now I see that combination, and then we've seen the Sun the way it is. I think somebody's definitely in the limelight, or has some sort of audience, or some sort of they're seen by a great deal of people. They're definitely well known. And I feel like Earth Signs, wherever you're trying, whatever this dream is, it has something to do with people. Now, for some of you guys are reconnecting with somebody, Somebody may not be that popular, somebody may not be all that famous. This person may just be very passionate and creative. But the thing is, the whole point is that this, you may have to kind of be the King of Wands in the sense of putting yourself out there, you know, letting your being authentic and letting yourself be known by this other individual. If this is about a particular person, for some of you guys, your dreams may actually need help. You may need help getting there. You may need help, you know, going to, you know, someone or your friends, or connecting with people and allowing people to kind of help you get to a certain status or get to your dream. If this is you guys wanting to aspire to be someone famous, you will have to network. That's what the Three of Cups is talking about. Networking is important. And with the past here being the Eight of Wands, communication is definitely key. Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, those two there both can indicate communication, but it also, the Eight of Wands here in the past can also indicate progress, fast moving progress, things moving very clearly, another card of clarity in itself. You know, there's nothing being obstructed here, as in even the bird is not getting in the way of the wands flowing through the air like that. Uninterrupted progress being made here. Some of you guys, like I said, it does indicate communication, back and forth, instant messaging sort of information. But I do feel like there is some sort of progress. Something was definitely moving a lot faster in the past. And now you have to start a new beginning. Just take a leap of faith though. And I think that's the thing, right? I feel like the progress that you've been making was very personal, very mundane, very, separate from the world. It was very personal. Eight of Pentacles to me always feels like there's somebody that's in their room studying. It's the apprentice card, right? Someone that's studying and working very hard and perfecting their craft. And I feel like you have. And now it's about showing the world, or showing how much you've perfected yourself. And it's not the piece of work or the artwork or the craft itself that you're showing. It's you, the person that's created those things. How much you have changed, because you perfecting that craft you have perfected yourself in a way. And I feel like taking this Fool energy is a brand new situation, starting from scratch. I feel like some sort of progress has definitely led you to a point in your life where taking a leap of faith is the best idea possible. Why? Because honestly, there's nothing really keeping you from being able to get to where you want to be, right? Other than you not taking a leap of faith, by you just standing at the very edge and thinking, okay, I could die, all right, something could happen, right? But taking a leap of faith, who knows? You could have a rainbow bridge underneath you and lead you exactly to where you want to be. Gently lead you down to the ground. But it's about taking that step into an area where it's a gray area for you. It doesn't have to be, there's nothing wrong that could happen. There's nothing right that can happen. It just can be. And it's important to just be in these situations. And I feel like this leap of faith has a lot to do with taking a risk with reconnecting with someone. Or it has to do with being getting involved in groups, connecting with people, working together with people. And I feel like you end up getting this Six of Pentacles energy because you also get something out of putting yourself out there. You get something out of connecting with people. You get something out of working together with people that want to support you to have what you want, to have this dream, right? The answers are with people. It doesn't have to be solo, and you don't ever have to do anything alone. So that's why the King of Wands for me is coming up, because I feel like putting yourself out there, being in that limelight, or at least being seen by others, is not a bad thing, because it's important to be yourself. The King of Wands, he's always himself, no matter what setting, no matter what environment. He's always himself, whether there's a lot of people that see him or whether there's very few people or no one at all. He's always himself. And I feel like being you in every moment is what's going to really gravitate you to a group of people that truly have your back. And I feel like for some of you guys, you may have had some sort of instance where you've realized that there was some people that didn't have your back, or there were some people that really didn't have your interest at heart. But it's about taking that leap of faith and finding those group of people that will have your back. That's the big part. That's the thing that's going to separate you from achieving your goals and wallowing in self-pity, which I don't think you guys are. I feel like you guys have definitely made a crazy amount of progress, and you just have that one small piece left. Now follow the moon. That's very similar to the Fool, in my opinion. and which means that there's a piece of every venture that nobody truly knows how it will turn out. But that doesn't mean that there isn't a possibility for it to turn out in your favor. You have to trust that you know what you're doing. You have to trust that you can handle any situation that arises. The King of Wands is special at his ability to improvise at a moment's notice. And that's what the Follow the Moon card, in my opinion, is talking about. Follow your intuition, trust your gut, but also know that there is some, even the unknown can be left up to interpretation and up to you to create. Right? It's a blank piece of paper. You don't wait for it to draw itself. You just go ahead and draw it, right? Just because you don't see something there doesn't mean you can't make something be there. All right, Earth signs, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you so much for this reading, guys. It's been inspirational for me even, so I really appreciate this. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, guys, you want to book a reading, it's in the description box or in the corner below. Be sure to go ahead and share this video with people that you feel that could use this inspirational message. And yeah, guys, love you so much. See you guys tomorrow, and take care. Bye, guys.